I'm Vince Bemis. I'm the head sailmaker here at Bohndell Sails and Rigging, and I design and build custom yacht sails. Have done it for over 30 years. In the old days when they built the windjammers here and in Waldoboro and in Rockland, the Bohndell company was mostly rigging. They would stand up the mast and do the standing rigging and the running rigging. But the Bohndell, who the name comes from, Henry, took it into sailmaking. And when I started here, we still made sails for schooners, but the owners decided to move in a yacht sail direction. We make mainsails, headsails, spinnakers, asymmetrical spinnakers, mizens, stormsails. Make sails for little shellback dinghies right up to 65-foot motor yachts. Steps to making a sail. Well, first we want to know, where's the boat so we can get those measurements. We want to know how you're going to sail it. Just around Penobscot Bay? What are you going to do? Are you going to sail it to Nova Scotia, Newfoundland, England? That will influence how we build it, what we build it out of. You start with the design. You figure out the edge dimensions that you're going to build the sail to. You have to take off a sail plan or off the old sail. You eliminate the stretch if you're working from an old sail. You figure out how you're going to get this sail to fit on the rig and be right, because you don't want to have to recut it. At that point, the computer allows me to shape the sail however I would like. The software breaks it down so that the individual panels are shaped by the plotter that we have. You roll the cloth out onto the table, you let the plotter run for as many tables as you need to get the entire sail plotted. Then you cut it out, tape it together with double-faced tape, stitch it together in one of the pits that we have in the floor here. Comes out of the pit, you do a second layout. You have battens to fair the edges. You put the reinforcements on the corners for where the rings will be to bear the loads. Then you put the tapes on the edges, and the last steps are what I'm doing with this sail here is handwork. You put whatever slides will attach it to the mast. Then it's ready to go in the bag, ready to go. Everything about sails is shape. The shape has to be smooth and fair. Getting the rig dimensions right is the biggest challenge. Oftentimes you don't have access to the boat, or if you can get to the yard, the rig is in a rack, and trying to get good dimensions. Oftentimes the boatyards that we work with will get those for us, but not always. So it's, getting the information to get started is a big challenge. Some of the other challenges are just deadlines, getting so busy that people call and they want to know when they can have it. When you tell them in 6 weeks, they're disappointed and they go someplace else. So there's always that challenge of staying ahead of the curve when it gets busy. And you can never predict when it's going to get busy. We are custom sailmakers. We can't make sails in advance and have them on the shelf. The traditions don't go away. The craftsmanship that people expect from the Maine boat builders extends to the Maine sailmakers. They expect and they get top-notch quality workmanship here. Why would you buy a sail from Bohndell? Because you're going to get the kind of Yankee craftsmanship that you're not going to get anywhere else in the world. You're going to get knowledgeable sailmakers that know the sport, that know how a sail works, and they're the ones going to put it together. And if there's anything wrong with it, you're going to get service after the sail.